Today's video is a multiplayer feature. Today's additional player, Caitlin_Gotcha XD as the voice of... Hello everybody, Nostalgic here, and welcome to the first ever Temu haul. Yep, that is correct. I have bought some stuff off of Temu, and yeah. We're gonna see if some of the stuff they have is worth it or not. So, first things up, we have these 8 random girl minifigures. And boy oh boy, are these a random assortment of minifigs. It's very, very confusing as to what the hell these are. So, oh yeah, not much to say on them except that they have pretty unique designs for minifigs, especially in terms of prints and such. On the back they have no detailing, none of them have dual printed faces, but hey, pretty good all around, especially for hair pieces and such. As a matter of fact, this one here came with an extra hair piece, and one of them came with an extra arm. So I'd say it's kinda worth it, but I do want to give a bit of advice. Please be careful when applying the hands. You'll have to be a bit finicky with these ones if you want to have smooth rotating hands. Next is a bagged assortment of these translucent Lego pieces, of which you can use them to make the illusion of a minifigure fly. So let's take, for example, the Lego Video kitty figure here. And in a sense, you can try and make this guy fly by doing this with a normal camera, or else try your best to keep the minifigure steady all the while going frame by frame when doing stop motions. It's difficult to do either, especially when you have to try and keep your hand out of frame. But if you do want to try and keep your hand out of frame, then all I can suggest is taking 2 of them and having one in the frame. You see? That way you don't have to be finicky with the camera. Alright, that is it for these things. Okay, in terms of Lego, we're not done yet, but I would like to show off a few more things first, before we get into the interesting stuff. Okay, so this is going to be a bit difficult because the light is shining on these, but we have some acrylic display cases. Why did I buy these? Well, to put it in a simple terms, I'm going to try and test all of these with this Thomas. Well, this one probably not, and this one probably not. So let's get into it. The thing about these display cases is that you put a model in and it's supposed to fit. You see that Thomas doesn't fit. So I think it would be best to use these for some of the Pixar cars, like maybe some variants of Lightning McQueen. But if we take a look at this one, maybe this one will be a bit different, who knows? Thomas still does not fit. So this will be 4 more cars. Meanwhile, this one, this final one here, this big one, I think Thomas will fit in this one. So if anything, I might just put some trains in here and fit them into this. Need to see if it works sideways though, because I have a feeling it won't. Yep, see that? So Maybe just 1 or 2 trains tops. That's it. Actually, I need to see if they work sideways. Maybe we can figure out something. You see, there's one. There we go. So maybe I can put multiple trains in here. Okay. We're done with the boring stuff. If you could call the first few things boring. I probably call these boring. Um, but we're also going to have to take a look at another display case. Sorry about this, folks. So here's the big acrylic display case that I got, and I don't know what I'm gonna use this for. Maybe I might use it to display a Lego mech, but I probably need more than just this damn thing. Um, but to be fair, I might use it for something. We'll just have to wait and see what it will be. Okay, now on to some exciting stuff. Of all things I'd find on Temu, I'd never expect a Lego Ninjago magazine, let alone official Ninjago merchandise at all. But I found one, and clearly, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So, here we have some kind of cardboard cutout shit, and you even get a Kai minifigure. We'll get into that later. Um, but this is exciting, especially because of the fact that this is a Ninjago magazine from another country. This has a plastic cover compared to the many amount of Ninjago magazines that I have. So allow me to grab one of the issues that I have here. This cover here is very much made of paper. Meanwhile, the cover here is made of a very thick plastic. What a difference this is. It's amazing in reality how much different some things are in other countries. Um but as for the language that this originates from, I don't know. My dad said it could be Japanese though because he recognized one of the symbols. So, taking a look here, you can see promotion for other products from 2019, such as the Land Bounty, the Temple of the Forsaken Emperor, Lloyd's Titan Mech, which I have, and Zane's Helicopter, which is semi-built in my collection. So, moving through the magazine now, we see that there's some information on Forbidden Spinjitzu. Hold on, I need to get an aerial shot here. So as you can see, there is Forbidden Spinjitzu, and it's explained here. Might have to use my phone to translate this stuff. As well as that, you have a comic about Lil Nelson and Antonia, instructions on how to build Kai, and a bit of information as well, along with a little mini game here, which is in English for some reason. Holy crap! Um, More games here. The comic. So you have the temple, you have the ninja, and then you have Ninjago City, and the story continues with Lil Nelson and Antonia. Then we come to here, and looking at this. Usually Ninjago magazines have posters which are attached in the magazine. But with this one, it's not attached to the magazine at all. And as for the other poster, we have Forbidden Spinjitzu. See? Every single one of the ninja in Forbidden Spinjitzu form. Okay, now, moving on to the rest of the magazine. You have a dragon, which you can color in your own colors. Some more Ninjago comic. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. But I would like to do an English translation, hopefully. Um, yep. And then you get. Oh, you also get this. This is the amount of Lego Ninjago fans of how they would display their collections. Well, okay, to reiterate, this is a section on the many fans that Ninjago has, where they would show off fan art, show their collections, and even more so show the magazines they've collected over the years and months. And then you would see what you would get next issue, that being Zane. And I don't think I'll be getting the next issue with Zane anytime soon, because I also tried to get an issue with Cole, but unfortunately, because of the minimum price that you would have to pay, I couldn't get the Cole magazine. So, yeah, looks like I'm never gonna get a Sons of Garmadon Cole anytime soon. Okay, we're done from the magazine. Let's move on to the minifigure, who is attached to this cardboard thing. Wow. Easily attached and easily thrown down. Oh. Yeah, my lamp is broken, so I don't know what is happening, so I might have to replace it. Okay. Ugh. Okay, just opening it up, seeing if there's any pieces left. None. Excellent. Now, let's get Kai built up, shall we? So, here's Kai, and he has this big sword made up of various pieces, including a katana. And not to mention the fact that this is just the Sons of Garmadon Kai in the... this is just Sons of Garmadon Kai with the Legacy hood. So, nothing really special, but hey, gives me the opportunity to make a proper Legacy Sons of Garmadon Kai. Yeah, that's it. And here's one last thing I've noticed. There's a QR code here. I'll have to see what that gives me then. Okay, now on to the last few items. Let's do this. So here is the second to last item, which is a keychain of the main character of Doki Doki Literature Club, Monica. So here's the keychain of Monica, and it looks very nice. The detail on her is excellent, and even more so that cute little face. The hair bow, everything. Like, everything is done down to the last minute detail on this keychain. Ha! Not bad for literally a piece of merchandise that is based on a psychopath who becomes self-aware and kills all her friends. Yeah. Pretty good for merchandise of a psychopath. Guys, that wasn't me. I mean it, because, I usually do the snap thing, right? The snap thing to bring things into existence. Hold on. There. What? Then what happened? Why did the keychain suddenly disappear out of my hands? It's impossible. Unless... Oh no. Oh no. Something's not right here. Guys, I'm not in control. And I mean it this time. I am not in control. There's a lot of glitching going on right now. And I don't know what's causing it. Wait a minute. Don't tell me it could... Don't tell me it's... Oh! Wait! No, there's no way! There's no way! You're trapped in that box! How are you doing this? Ah! Whoa. Okay. Take it easy. No need to do something irrational.
You want irrational? I'll give you irrational!
Ah! Oh no!
Yeah, that's right. That's what you get for talking shit about me. Yeah, I can talk. It's your fault you ended up that way. You're gonna what? You can't kill me. I'm a toy, and toys cannot die. I'm afraid you can't do that either, because you paid good money for me. And now the people are going to get what they came for. So are you in or out? Good. Now if you could be a deer and do the hand appraisal, I will take it from here. So as you can tell, I'm Monica. I don't know what company I was made by, although Team Salvato is the correct place I was conceptualized and created. But as correctly stated by Alex, I've become a self-aware sociopath, as he so charmingly put. As you can tell, I have a nice dark blue skirt, my school uniform, and a nice white bow that holds my ponytail. Speaking of which, Alex finds my ponytail very attractive. Oh, I know a lot of things, Alex. I'm self-aware, remember? We'll see about that. I also have interchangeable faces, as you saw this one when I attacked Alex. Also, I have this lovely happy face. Here is my interchangeable arms, as you can see. Now, if you would do the honors. I have my arms removed and have the hands closed, arms on. So, I can change my legs, if you would. So I can have a seat and be pleased with my desk. How do you like that? Oh, thanks. That's so kind of you to say after you insulted me. Well deserved, my bottom. Lastly, here's my hand with my iconic pen. This is one of the best reviews I've ever had so far. I would like to thank Alex for buying me off Temu and giving me a chance to shine on his channel. Isn't he such a sweetheart? Well now, putting everything in order, never thought you to be that kind. Oh? And what's that?
I have powers of my own. And now that you've fallen into this...
What the? Come on! Did you just seriously trap me?
Yeah, I am. And that's what you deserve for shutting my mouth with a metal piece. I said I'd get you back for this.
You dirty unhand me, you sneak of a man!
Well, sorry, Monica, but you're not getting out of there anytime soon. You're not gonna have access to your facial pieces, no access to your arms, and last but certainly not least, no access to your table, or even more so, access to your own legs. You're just going to sit in there forever and think about what you
I will pay you out for this, I swear!
Oh, we'll see about that. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this review, everyone, even though it did get a bit hectic in the end. But luckily, I've solved the problem.
Oh, shut up!
With that, everyone, thank you very much for watching. This is Nostalgic, signing off, and reminding you all that nostalgia never dies. Now, to do my own glitch effect for my outro.
I will get you!
Yeah, right, Monica.